2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Zurich Classic of New Orleans is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. Welcome to New Orleans. This is a place where it's party time. But it's not quite Mardi Gras this week, Rich Beam. I'm Luke Elvey as we get ready to tackle TPC Louisiana.
Yes, Pete Dye designed out in some swamplands, and be careful, there's some nasty things lurking underneath the water that you may not be able to see. It's not a long golf course, but it is very difficult. Small greens, some wicked, small, crazy looking bunkers around the greens. I gotta say, it's different from any other course that we play all year long on tour. It's a lot of fun, but birdies can be elusive if your short game isn't working. You're gonna miss a lot of greens, but you're gonna have some great opportunities to chip it in a bunch as well. This is a fun golf course, a fun week all around. I mean, who doesn't love coming to New Orleans and having a bit of fun?
This is an exciting one, Rich. Let's get into the action. Oh, well played. TPC Louisiana is a very interesting golf course made on some pretty flat land, Rich.
Absolutely, and this hole shows you exactly what to expect. Second shot to a very tiny green. Tiny greens dotting this entire layout. Hit one close here, and you can expect to make a birdie.
Well, that's a lovely way to get going. They've already started this event under par.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
Rich, if you missed a birdie opportunity at the first, you've certainly got one here at the second.
Yes, par 5 is pretty much just straight away. You got to avoid those bunkers down the left-hand side. For those players laying up, you got to lay it up shy of the big bunker down the right-hand side. This green sits ever so slightly above the fairway, and again, they're just not that big of targets. It really is a cool golf course designed by Pete Dye.
Let's take a look at Harold Varner III from earlier. Lining up for his third now. Beamer, that was right out of your playbook. A touch of wizardry.
Indeed. Harry Potter-ish almost.
The second hole at TPC Louisiana sets up the first of numerous birdie opportunities.
Third shot into this par 5 to a green that sits above the player, but watch out, missing either right or long, you're in terrible shape. Accuracy with your third is a must.
That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. 7 feet to the cup.
Putting for eagle. That always sounds good.
That starts off on a good line.
That's a great putt to make, especially for an eagle. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. The third hole is a long par 3 measuring 230 yards.
Be careful of the wind here. You can't always feel it as those trees on the left sometimes block it out. Missing it right is an obvious no-no, but missing it left is no guaranteed of an up and down either. The green slopes away pretty severely over there.
Oh, that's a lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the third.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
This really looks good.
Well, that'll play. Currently at -4 overall.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
TPC Louisiana might be known as a birdie fest. However, you're going to find plenty of challenges, including the par 4 fourth.
How can bunkers that are so minuscule be so agonizing? That's exactly what these are down the left-hand side of the fourth hole. You avoid those, and you get a good look at the green for your second shot that gently works away from the player.
Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. Henny, what's the player facing here?
He's got, I'd say a solid 145 here. They've decided to club up.
Oh, stop it. What a shot. Let's head to the 15th for another highlight. Fine shot from our player currently chasing the leader.
Oh, and check this shot out. It's dead sexy.
Incredible effort by Ricky Fowler. Another moment of magic for him. Lining up the birdie putt here. Good stroke. And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Rich, the 5th is a shortish par 4 by today's standards, but still enough there to mess with your ball.
Players want to move the tee shot from right to left on this hole because there's some trees on the tee box that'll kind of force you that direction, so driver may not be the play. The second shot, however, that's where it gets interesting. This green absolutely belongs in a skate park. This has more humps and bumps and wobbles in it. It is a very cool design.
Well, not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. An opportunity for a birdie here.
This one's tracking.
Ooh, right by the hole. And this one is for his par. Currently 5 under overall. The 6 is a tremendous par 4. Plenty of golf hole, this one.
Water all the way down the left-hand side, so that's going to shove your tee shot out to the right, which make that second shot so much longer. Not much to this green. It's fairly flat, but finding it in 2, well, that's a tall order.
Attaboy, good shot. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag. Had a fantastic drive.
Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. This is a ball striking clinic. Yet another green in reg here.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow. I gotta say, from that spot, that's exactly what they were trying to do.
4 feet to the cup.
This is their look at birdie.
I like the look of this. And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And that will take him to 6 under. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 7th provides a great opportunity if you can get a good driveway. This par 5's a lovely hole.
There are 2 menacing bunkers on this hole. The far one, the one right in the middle of the fairway, it looks like a zit from the back tee box. That is not the place to be.
This shot coming from around 220 yards. Going with the hybrid.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
This putt is about 8 feet.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
That's well holed. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. John, you're down there. What's happening?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Ricky Fowler as he gets set for his next shot here on the 18th.
What a shot! Nice job. That's the way to get it done. Put a birdie on the scorecard and walk off with your shoulders back, your chest up, and your chin high. Be proud. The 8th is a short par 4, Rich, and modern players are starting to try to drive this green.
They are, although I don't quite see it that way. It's such an easy second shot. If you just lay it up short of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, you're not going to have much more than a flip sand wedge, gap wedge maybe, to a green that once again has a lot of movement to it.
That dog will hunt.
Oh my goodness!
Heck of a shot. Got it all right on that one.
A birdie putt awaits. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. The front 9 finishes in a unique style, a par 3 of 210 yards length.
This is actually a par 3 on the card, but most players look at it as a par 4 because there is nothing simple about this hole. If you bail out to the right, you're going to fall off into a low area where it's nearly impossible to chip it up close without taking a risk. So most players are just resigned to making 4 and moving on.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Oh, that's well played, and a chance for birdie here at the 9th.
Yep, tracking well.
Ooh, nice putt to make for a birdie.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Johnny Mack, what's the news?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Colin Morikawa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 10th.
Didn't quite get the approach close enough, so a long putt in front of them. Oh, what a great stroke. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. The back 9 begins with a shortish par 4, Rich, a chance to make a birdie out of the gate.
Yes, it is. Drives want to be favored down the left-hand side as there's some nasty bunkers over there on the right. This green is a dippity-do, I would say. It starts off high, low in the middle, and comes up high in the end.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. Trailing by 7 after that hole. The par 5 11th, very gettable if, Rich, you can avoid that monster tree about 100 yards out.
Exactly. Tee shots, once again, you're throwing it between a couple of bunkers, but the second shot, there's a tree about 75 yards short of this green, and you've got to figure out a way around it. Do you draw it around it? Do you hit a fade around it? What do you do? No easy task for any of these players. Green sits above the player just a little bit, and again, has a lot of movement on it.
That should find the surface. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
This one to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard. This is buckets. Well, nice to drop a putt of that length. Well done. Oh, we'll take that and a spot in the top 10 to boot. He's in a share of 10th position.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Well, the 12th is certainly one of the stronger holes on the back nine. This par 4 measuring just under 500 yards.
You want to try and hug the left-hand side as best you can to shorten up the hole as much as you can, but still avoid that bunker if at all possible. Second shot, the green up there sits a little bit caddy corner to the players, so working the golf ball in there for left to right for your second shot would be the play.
And this shot from about 150 yards out. 5 shots off the pace. This one's going right at the pin here. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
He finds himself in a share of 7th.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Rich, the 13th is a short par 4, but a really good one, depending on how much you want to take off.
There's really no real reason to go right at the green, Luke, with a tee shot, even if you have the power to get there, because you just can't stop it on the green. If anything, you want to hit it out to the right, where your next shot is going straight up the green. This is a very flat green, but is perched well above the fairway. It's a wonderful birdie opportunity.
Well, that's a handy shot. This putt for inside the top 5 on the leaderboard.
Looks good.
Oh, that's a ripper. And a spot in the top 5 also with that great shot. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Well, for all the opportunities 13 provides you, you don't get too many here at the par 3 14th. It's a beast.
As easy of a birdie opportunity as the 13th was, 14, yeah, not so much here. Even though the green is quite large in size, it's difficult to hit with a long iron.
That's a wonderful shot here at the 14th and sets up a chance for birdie.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
Oh, that was such a good stroke.
Well done. Take the birdie. He's currently sitting in 5th place. The 15th is certainly no cakewalk either. A par 4 measuring just under 500 yards.
This is the time where you need to have the best drive of the day. Take it out to the right, avoid the bunkers down the left-hand side. And the green, once again, it's got some movement into high spot in the front, a low area, and then a high area in the back. When the pin's all the way back, good luck making 4.
Nicely done. We continue our coverage over at the 16th. This would be a great up and down. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Great touch. Really nicely played.
Great touch.
Playing from around 150 yards here. Just 2 shots behind. This should play. That is one of the best shots you will see.
In indefinite range for birdie.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. Rich, just 3 holes to go here at TPC Louisiana, and what a finish it is. A great short 4 at 16.
Luke, this is something special here. You can go for it if you want, but you better be mindful of that water up and around the green. Just lay it up out to the left, and you shouldn't have anything more than a pitching wedge to this minuscule green.
Handy effort, that one. Ooh, that almost went down. This putt is for a sheriff second. Colin Morikawa doing what he does best. He's leading this tournament as we head to the next hole. The par 3 17th requires a really strong tee shot, doesn't it, Rich?
That it does. Again, a very difficult par 3 with water all the way down the left-hand side. Just bail out to the right as best you can and rely on your short game to make that par.
This one is chewing fiber.
Oh, that's a great approach shot.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
Oh, what a super shot. And as we update the scoreboard, this player is in second, behind Colin Morikawa. The closing hole at TPC Louisiana has water all the way down the right, Rich, but that's not its only issue.
Bailing out to the left, you'll find some menacing bunkers that you want no part of. However, if you find the fairway, going for it in 2 will be very tempting.
That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. Opting for the 5-wood. Hope it gets a good kick to the left. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. And this putt to move into first place on the leaderboard. Ooh. Almost snatched the eagle there. That would have been huge. And that will do it for this play.